showtime.
Fire and water, earth and the sky, mystery surround us, legends never die. Live here for the moment, lost in time. I can hear them call, they're locked within the crystal ball.
Hello everybody, konnichiwa and all the rest. Welcome back to more Pokemon Shining Pearl. Last time, we talked about 6 legendaries, caught half of them. And then again, 3 of them were first exclusives, but we had a good run nonetheless. And I was quite proud of it. I even made one of them look pretty. Well anyway, this time, we have some more legendary Pokemon to go after. But before I do so, I want to go ahead and quickly point this out to you, as oh wait, never mind. I got this Soul Slate. Yeah, I got the Soul Slates. I got pretty much all the other slates that we need. So, there is no need for me to go back to the underground, unless you want to do some more grinding, which I've actually been doing, but none of that. Because this time, we head out for our next destination, which is going to be the Squall Room and the Stratospheric Room. And I believe this first one's going to be the location. No. But we're going to want to come back to this one a little while later. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about them. It's just trying to remember where they're all at, dang it. This'll work. Looks like it's this one first. And thus, let me tell you the tale of what has been passed down to us. It is said that for hundreds of millions of years, a powerful dragon is sent here to live in the very atmosphere of our planet, the ozone layer. Only ever descending upon the world when life, as we know, is threatened by the ones that expands the continents and ones of the ocean. It also is said to only make appearance if a giant object of sorts comes towards the planet, risking its life in the process. With powerful attacks and great bulk that it has, this beast will keep us all safe as long as we continue to praise it in the process. We will use the Stratospheric Slate. And look at this! The slate is emerald color! I think you might be seeing that there's a reference to this. This is all based around the cartridges of the mascot Pokemon that you'll be seeing. And check it out! We're in strange space. Like with any legendary, you know the drill. I highly recommend that you save. Okay, now that we have saved, when we are ready, let's talk to it. Rayquaza! Not Rayquaza, thanks anime. Is widely regarded as one of the greatest Pokemon that you will find. This is where legendary dragon and flying types all stemmed. Level 70, dragon flying type, airlock for that signature ability. Dragon Pulse, Hyper Voice, Rest, and Fly. Honestly, the moves that it has are a little disappointing. Why? Because it doesn't have its signature move in its arsenal. You just gotta relearn it. Dragon Ascent! Its signature move is a 120 power, 100 accuracy, physical flying type move that unfortunately lowers your defense and special defense after each use. This is, by none, the most powerful flying type move that you will find. What's even cool, Rayquaza is also a great dragon type that can learn Draco Meteor. But once again, that's a movement that you shouldn't probably take lightly. Don't get me wrong, Rayquaza is still a beast, and if you catch this thing supposedly here and now, almost nothing can stand in your way for the duration of this hunt journey. That being said, it's hard to raise. It learns a new move every 9 levels, and its last move that it learns is Hyper Beam. You already should have access to a Hyper Beam already, so why would you want to wait that long? Especially since this thing's already great as it is. The best thing that I can call Rayquaza is a Dragon Double-Edged Sword. It has some great moves to go for, and those of 2 offensive stats will make any move that it learns do a lot of damage. Just be careful with Fairy, Ice, Dragon, and, well, the others. I think you see where I'm going with this. You love it, I love it, many people love it. It deserves the title of being the trio of the leader of the weather trio. Cheapers. Anyway, the way I've been stumbling over my words, I can tell this is gonna go well. I was about to say. No. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. So, that rest that it has will also work into my advantage as well. Mostly because in that it will regain its HP, but in the process, it will also it will also put it to sleep for a good amount of turns, rendering it capable for me to catch it easier. And that fly hurts! This is why I started off with Rainbow, so I can better resist those moves. And holy crap, that did a lot more than I thought. Go for another heavy slam, or you could fly first. Thanks, Rayquaza. Okay, while we're on the subject of this, there's something I want to talk about. Why is it that it's not pronounced Rayquaza? When I first played Ruby and I saw Rayquaza for the first time, many of us immediately thought it was Rayquaza. It wouldn't have been until the anime and I think Destiny Deoxys when it made its official appearance. Well, its debut. It was just a bit of a disappointment. Alright. Okay. So, I should probably point this out that whenever your opponent is using Fly, your ball is useless. So, what I like to do, for certain situations like these, I like to pretty much waste a berry so I can at least pass a turn so I don't risk doing any damage in the process. I could potentially use Rain Dance if I wanted to, but that airlock is going to be pretty much useless. Signature ability does that, eliminates all weather effects. Alright. Well, the Dust Ball matches its colors perfectly, except for the patches of black that's on there, but I'm not complaining much about that. Okay, now the question is, you're still using Fly. Why are you not using Rest? I'm actually kind of hoping that it uses Rest, so I can at least have a good chance to... What am I thinking of? Cripple it while it's asleep. The fact that it is raining in some strange space is weird. Okay. 1, 2. There's the 3! So far, every ball is shark. Okay, there's the rest. That's gonna make catching the Rayquaza a whole lot easier. The only thing that's what's gonna hinder me, though, is if one is gonna wake up. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep withering this thing down, back into the red as best I can. Yeah, that did a lot more than I anticipate. It does half the damage, so I gotta plan this out very carefully. Okay. Stay asleep for one last crap. Okay, you know what? No, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I got no real complaints. Okay, maybe I have a little bit, but the point is... Oh, that was a critical hit. Whoa. Actually, let's try it. 1689 timer balls, and this thing is asleep. That's gonna spell it off. That's good for the kids. 1, 2. There's the 3. Booyah! Green hell! Alright! I will take that! I will gladly take that win! See, when your opponent's asleep, it makes it all the more easier for you to catch him. Wrestle was its own main disadvantage. And now, by successfully catching Rayquaza. Whoa, I forgot to do this. Like, now I'm thinking of it, does it even cause Wicked Thunderbolts on this from before? I don't remember. But, in doing so, we now have access to some items. The Roa Berry. The Chocoba Berry. And the Roselli Berry. Savor that, Rayquaza. That Roselli Berry's gonna be some good use against dragons. Excuse me, fairy. I meant fairy. I meant to say fairy. Because fairy is a dragon's worst enemy. Shop! Knew what I said. Alright. So I think the last place we're gonna go to is gonna be the Squall Room. And I believe I was just here. You? Oh. No. This is not the room. I can immediately tell you right off the bat that's not the room. Get out of here. You. I think you're the one. There we go. And thus, time to tell you a tale. Disturb not the harmony of fire, ice, or lightning, lest these titans wreak destruction upon the world in which they clash. Though the water's great guardian shall arise to quell the fighting, alone its song will fail, lest the earth shall turn to ash. O chosen one, in divine hands bring together all three, their treasures combined, tamed, the beast of the sea. Now it begins. I think by now you know the routine. So do I. I highly recommend you save. Yugia! The poster boy of Silver, Soul Silver, and XD Gale of Darkness! If there's one thing that I can say about this is a Pokemon that gotten a lot of great treatment and attention. And it damn earned it! Level 70! Psychic Flying type! Flying Psychic type, who cares at this point? Multi-scale for the ability! Extrasensory, Recover, Aeroblast, Rain Dance. Right on the bat, that Aeroblast is something that you want to be wary of. It is a 100 power, 95 accuracy, special flying type move that has a high critical hit ratio. Don't get discouraged. This one's tough and this one's annoying. But oddly, it's more of a defense and special defensive oriented legendary. You'd think with the Beast of the Sea and the leader of the legendary birds sort of would be a little bit more offensive, but no, that's not the case. All around, if you really want to catch this thing, have fun, because that recover that it has is going to be annoying to deal with. If you manage to catch this thing, Lugia is a phenomenal Pokemon that you can only get in Shining Pearl, and my god, it has such great treatment to go for. Here we go. What you gonna do? Okay. So since this thing is more of a specially oriented head wall, I'll see if I can use that to my advantage. I'll start it with Blizzard. I'm not gonna deal with Frostbite because that's a guaranteed critical hit. But what I'm also trying to go for is the potential freeze. Oh. If I can freeze it, that'll also make a chance of catching it easier. No! Ah! Right. Multi-scale. Reduce damage and when your HP is full. Well, guess I'm start resetting. See you guys in a little bit. Let's try that again. Alright. Alright. Started this off quick. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3! Okay, how'd that work? I guess Lugia took pity on me, and... Oh, what am I kidding? It's not gonna matter at this point. Well, that's actually kind of disappointing. It's beautiful, though. Oh, screw you. Anyone would take a picture of this. And oddly, no items to give us. Oh, well. Whoa! This is actually kind of embarrassing, because I thought we'd be here for a heck of a lot longer. We successfully caught 2 legendary Pokemon that I hope to go after. I guess before we conclude this time around, why don't we go ahead and quickly talk about the other Pokemon that you would have potentially gone after if you chose Brilliant Diamond, since I'm gonna have some time to kill. In Brilliant Diamond, you would instead be going after the leader of the legendary beasts, Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh! The Boy Scout Master... Wow, I can't get my words out this time. It's been a day, okay? So let's try it again. Ho-Oh is a fire flying type and the poster boy of Gold and Heart Gold. There we go. Cannot talk today. But then again, it's been one of those days. You know it, but we're getting off topic. Level 70. Fire flying type. Regenerator for the ability. Means it'll restore a little bit of HP when withdrawn from battle. With the moves Extrasensory, Recover, Sacred Fire, and Sunny Day. Being the complete opposite to that of Lugia, I think you'll probably see about why I consider this one to be, well, sacred, to say the least, because, you know, it's a phoenix. Sacred Fire used to be its signature move. This is a 100 power, 95 accuracy physical fire type move that has a 50% chance of burning your opponent, and if the user is frozen, it will thaw them out instantly and deal damage to the target in the same turn. This thing is annoying. And even though that I'm technically not facing it off against it in this particular, well, journey because I'm playing Shining Pearl, that's not to say it's bad. But oddly, like with Lugia, it's a special defensive-oriented Pokemon. I don't get it. The only thing that I can think of is that they want Articuno, well, I guess Articuno to be similar to that, to be his predecessor or something, but, or I guess successor. Never mind. The point is, Ho-Oh is invented to be the better version of being a very good special defensive Pokemon. And even though that there's a lot of rock-type moves and that are physical, and they can bring it down with a few throws, Ho-Oh's a great Pokemon, and it's one of my personal favorites, but unfortunately, like over with Lugia, that's where kind of the main positives end. The main issue that I have with it is that, like with Lugia, it learns a new move every 9 levels, and his last move is Burn Up, and I've already talked about how bad it is when used for flying. That's not to say that without it, it's bad in every single way. Having no longer having a quad weakness to rock might actually be proved to be somewhat beneficial. Just be mindful that it does gain other weaknesses in the process, but if you can get by all that, you will have probably one of the most interesting Pokemon to say the least, and it's actually not bad to say the least. Though it does come with those flaws, so be careful. Okie dokie 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 dokie. So, I guess since I covered up everything that I wanted to do for this particular episode, I think we're ending things off right here. So next time, I think it's about time to get our souls in gear, as we head into the Soul Room to take on those 2 Pokemon that are waiting for us from in there, alright? See you guys then.